everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Tyranny. Last episode, we happened to make our way... We basically convinced Ash that it was right to kill Cairn, since that will end the edict, and we have made our way here in order to get some more Azureliths so that they can do it in the way they wish. We need to speak with someone inside the spire here. Red Fang, a beast woman, or beast person. And also we'll be inside the spire. Hopefully we'll find something good and interesting.
Stone Stalkers carved a ritual den into ancestors' old walls? Reminds kills in shadow of Broodmother in Shadow Hunter's mystic cave.
This crystal has somehow managed to rupture through the foundation of the spire. And there's some more Azurelith we can just grab. There's Red Fang. We have no idea how we're supposed to do this.
Okay. Any bets on which sigil unleashes more scourges?
These grooves in the floor are inlaid with a dim incandescent material that glimmers upon closer inspection. They appear to intersect at various angles, forming a myriad of potential shapes similar to the rubbing you found. Ooh. Didn't see that coming. Sigil of Pride magic. Magical accent which causes a material force or guarded form spell to only affect the caster, but with an increased duration and strength.
Here.
Interesting. Take a charcoal rubbing of this one. With enough collected imprints, we only have one. Interesting. I wonder if I'd be able to figure it out with just the one. As is, though, we need to speak with Red Fang. The beast woman cocks her head to one side, listening intently. Her ear flicks once, twice, and her eyes narrow suspiciously. Who pads here? Softs or slow? Who braves to approach Red Fang, guard eyes of Stonestalker's old walls den? Speak, humans! Quick, quick! Explain! Grimly, she spreads a grin, revealing teeth as dappled and brown as her muddy eyes. Or Red Fang will rip trespasser's jaw from head. The dispute you're having with the Earthshakers. We can resolve this peacefully, or we can resolve it through bloodshed. Ironclad reeking of death and lies comes to slinking to Beast Woman. Wants to cry for peace? She yips and growls, hackles raising as she lumbers toward you. No, human. Disfavored will not have peace with Beast Woman. She howls in a rage, lunging for your throat. Oh, crap. And she's kind of just trapped out there, which I do not like very much at all. Well, so much for that. Oh, that's left behind. Well, this did not go how I expected or wanted at all. Guess we're just going to kill them all. So much for that.
Do not flee!
I can't move!
Well, one more to kill. Finish him off, I guess. And down it goes. Azure Shield. Azurite Guard. +2 parry when damaged. When activated, the Azure Shield grants its wearer a bonus to quickness, movement speed, and accuracy. Duration of these effects scales with the Azure Shield's renown. This shield was traditionally an object of ceremonial importance. Champions of Azure carried it during times of cultural significance, the signing of treaties, declarations of war, meeting of diplomatic envoys, and celebrations of past victories. Perhaps its most noted appearance was during the notorious Tarnished Flag incident of 289 TR, when a foreign delegation met on neutral ground and attacked the Azure representatives. The Azure Shield was raised to parry the assassination attempt, and all who stood behind it left the encounter unscathed. Since the fall of Azure, the shield has passed through numerous hands, and presently reeks of Beast Woman musk. Interesting. I would like to use it. but it's not quite as good as the one we have. Yes, we gained the Azure Shield. I wish I knew how to open up this tower. There must be clues somewhere else. We'll come back to here, I suppose. And now the beastmen are pissed off. I am not surprised.
Heads up, we have company.
I wonder if there's fighting elsewhere in here. Yeah, don't even bother, it's almost dead. There we go.
It's not just in your ears.
Alright. Oh, wait, that's loot. Oh, and we're fighting again. Because there's fighting going on here. So much for a peaceful resolution. Yeah, we're kind of stuck here. I can't do anything. Alright,
Will
deal
do.
with the other.
Let the land shudder and tremble. Strength is weak, lacked by you take that.
Finish him off. There we go. Alright, loot this, please. Thank you. Now, if you don't mind, we need to go and help these people with the other ones.
Destroy them!
Get over there. And now for these ones. Just gotta kind of climb down to get there. Action unavailable during combat. Well, I guess we're running around to get to them. I think there's only one left. Nope, they're both there.
You have no hope.
Why is that one invisible? How is that one invisible? Honestly, I have no idea. Well, they're dealt with. Back we go to Basilon. I believe it was up here. Well, Fatebinder, you certainly made it easier for us to cull the crystals we need. You've done the guild a great service. Oh, and if you're heading back to Howling Rock, could you take this crate of pure azurite specimens with you? Yes, this is an exceptional yield and will serve us well for the ritual. He cocks his head to the side, thoughtful. While I appreciate the kind assessment, Fatebinder, I'm not sure I deem our haul to be much more than scarcely adequate due to the direct nature of our excavation. In fact, it couldn't hurt to harvest a few extras to supplement the collection. Perhaps some with more prominent striational patterns? Indeed. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can guess what this is. I'm going to try it and see what happens. Because we currently have something. It's probably not enough to guess, but I'm going to try anyway. Yeah, we already know that sigil. That's the incomplete rubbing. Oh, don't we have, Oh yes, Sigil of Pride magic. Learn it. We have other sigils that we already know. It can't be permanent. Anyway. So... it's an arc like that with a circle in the center. Let's get the circle done first. Next we have a large arc and a straight line. Goes down to there. I'm gonna try and see if this will be it.
Will do.
Oh my god, I did manage to guess it! Ha-ha! The 5th spire is now mine! Oh, I love it! Pure guesswork. Oh, this makes me happy. The achievement unlocked, all you survey. The now familiar light of the spire courses skyward, trailing off toward the horizon in the direction of Vendrian's well. You feel the ground beneath you fall away as you give in to the warmth of the energy surrounding you. The Aurora spire engulf glow feels violent and unsettled, like it would claw itself from the earth if it had the strength. The stones, though clean, feel slick with blood. Something of the ritual and turmoil of the Stone Sea has warped this isolated place over the years. You feel energy well up from the ground, and, with reckless enthusiasm, form a bond with Vendrian's well. This place isn't what you'd call stable. It's a wonder this spire hasn't fallen down a chasm. Feels good. Tastes like blood slicked on tongue. Feels like kith and killing and claws furrowing into flesh. Such savage power. Feels like rutting and howling in shadow of rough stone. This is incredibly unnerving. Does anyone feel like they're about to tip over? Why does the floor seem to be rocking? Well, training grounds it is, because it's the only one we have left. Look on my works, ye mighty. I believe that's upgrade every spire. And here we have it. Trainer Reese. The Fatebinder is here. Look alive, everyone. The man before you offers a nod at your approach. He meets your eyes hesitatingly and pauses before speaking. Thank you for having me, Fatebinder. The name's Reese. I'm here because I'm good at just two things, killing my foes and seeing where the currents flow. I'd rather not get caught on the wrong side of history, so I'm here to humbly offer my sword. I'm well versed in many forms of combat and can help you stay versatile during a fight, should you wish it. Why did you choose to follow me now? These spires have towered over us for generations. Whoever made them was far beyond us, mere peasants on the ground. They were objects of wonder and legend in Tiersman's stories, and now you've claimed them. He looks directly at you, conviction in his eyes. That's reason enough for me. What can I do here? If you want to hone your fighting skills, or perhaps learn some new ones, this is the place. But really, this spire is your domain. What you do and who you invite to aid you is your choice. Training in things that we can't improve, honestly. Not for me, anyway. But literally, that's all it is. Skill training. Still, interesting to have it. And we've got, let's see, a short bow that we can sell. Over here, we've got an iron war mace that we can sell. A small village rests on the precipice of a crystal-ridden canyon. What's this? Sigil of Piercing Force. Interesting. I don't think we have that. What is Sigil of Piercing Force? This scroll contains a magical accent which increases the armor penetration of a spell. Okay. Oh, that's the one right there. Armor penetration. Which I don't really care for much. And Verse got a level up. Alright, and over here... Ah, there it is. The impressive size of the cliffs and deep crevices is enhanced when looking across the whole of the region. Alright, Verse, you leveled up. I think we'll give you one in Resolve. And as for abilities, let's see. I I think we'll go with piercing arrows, too. Sounds like a good thing to have. As for here, let's see. A master trainer who teaches two-handed weapons, subterfuge, and parry. A master trainer who teaches unarmed dodge and athletics. A master trainer who teaches dual-wield bows and subterfuge. A master trainer who teaches control frost, lightning, force, and illusions. A master trainer who teaches unarmed bows, athletics, and control vigor. A hunter who regularly provides hides to upgrade armor. A master trainer who teaches one-handed, two-handed, and dual-wield. And a master trainer who teaches one-handed, subterfuge, and parry. I'll get the one who upgrades armor, but I never bother with training, so that's not going to be anything else there. We'll see him later. Anyway, we did happen to gather up a few items, so let's head to the other spires. First up, Sunset. See what information you managed to learn, artifact-wise. Because I would like a new artifact. Specifically one that works very nicely. That's the status of your research. We've got the Deathbringer. The sages at your library combed through ancient scrolls searching for hints of items of power. They found a few fragments that mentioned a weapon wielded by an Archon of old that brought death to all her enemies. This ancient weapon was known only as Deathbringer. The sages believe that with the right sigils inscribed while forging, you can recreate the Deathbringer. Ooh, I like that idea. Now, how about you go research another one? Well, artifacts would be nice. I want that. Well, items would be nice. I want that. Now then, back down to the Ocean Spire. Yes, another Spire episode. How entertaining. But we have all of our spires now, which makes me very happy. Alright, Volus, have you completed forging an item for me? You have. And now we have Commander's Plate. This bronze armor is inspired by the garb of the great northern warlords who initially opposed the dominion of Kairos. The value of this armor cannot measure up to the actual breastplates of the true warlords, as the wealth of entire realms went into their elaborate forging. Since those deserving of such pieces were few and far between, the old kings and queens of the north were happy to spoil their generals with trappings that required the craft of whole civilizations to assemble. From the complex and intricate metallurgy to the bejeweled fittings and enchantments tailored for the much-celebrated wearer. In spite of the expenditure of effort and resources, such armor was never handed down the family line, as it would be tradition today. If the warlord's remains were recovered by the home nation, the armor would be ceremonially melted down and destroyed. During the Overlord's conquest of the North, enough such champions died far from home that the knowledge of their armor eventually made its way to the Forgebound. You recognize engravings in the pauldrons as fragments of ancient battle poetry, their full relevance lost along with their language of origin. Whether or not this measures up to the original design, it should be worn with pride. Instantly swap positions with a companion, both you and your ally receive a bonus to vitality and finesse until the end of combat. Yeah, I don't care very much for that. That said, forge something. Let's see. Deathbringer. One-handed axe or two-handed axe? Ooh. Damage all enemies in a cone, ignoring their armor. All helpful effects on the targets are removed. Damage scales with Deathbringer's renown. Sadly, we don't have an obsidian fragment. So we can't make it. Can't make that either. Can't make any more artifacts, which does kind of suck. So we'll not make anything else here. What I do want to do, though, if you don't mind, here. The upgrades still won't be enough to make the actual abilities better than that. It's only slightly better endurance. I think it's just named because it is that much better strength-wise. And it's so much less. Hold on, though. What about this one? This one is actually a little less endurance. We'll stick with it for now. It's fine. The rest of these items I think can probably be sold. And we do have a merchant here, so... let's sell some things. We know this sigil. Let's see. Sell that. Sell that. Yeah, it's his staff. Yeah, sell that. Sell that. Bronze Shotel. Broken Maw. Okay, that has a name. Longclaw's Rage. Sell the Bronze Dagger. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. And we're back to normal. What have we got here? Sell the Iron Greaves. Sell the Heavy Cloth Bracers. Sell this. And sell this. Nothing sold there, nothing sold there, and boom, boom, boom. Okay, trade those away, thank you very much. Is there any spells I'd like to add or the like to all the things that I happen to have? Not really. We didn't get any new ones, so I don't care particularly much. So that said, I guess we head back down to Jagged Maw Shrine. Oh wait, this isn't where we go. Kill is in shadow interrupts your travels, sniffing the air. Beast woman smells gem claim near. Can barter with her, yep. Find the beast woman trader. Oh, just these things. Right. Much lower dodge, slightly higher parry and endurance. Spell damage, and ignore armor and shield recovery penalties for 30 seconds. And triggers after reaching 25% health. Interesting! But I don't think we need it. Especially because of a much lower dodge. So, no thank you. Right, Jagged Maw Shrine is not where we're supposed to go. So, hold on. I'm gonna go to Dawning Spire, go to the Runic Hall, and we'll walk out from there. Because this way will save some things. Oh yes, you've constructed the training grounds on one of your spires, the greatest steel trainers of the... yada yada yada. I don't care about that because I don't do training! It's a pointless waste of money. Mostly. We gain our skill through practice and use over time. Now then, I think we have just enough time to do this. The required preparations have been set. Are you ready to perform the ritual that will extract Cairn's energy? Joining us is not a critical component, but I believe you would facilitate our focus. I would also like you to do us the honor of executing the final rite. After extracting his energy, we will have only a short time in which to use it to permanently destroy the land. Let us begin. Excellent. In that case, I will signal for the ritual of shadow following to commence. The disfavored lieutenant clears his throat and edges away from the cliff. I'll just take a step back for this one. He taps his staff once, twice, thrice on the ground. Let the land hear our cries! He continues as Earthshakers gather, slowly chanting around him. Let the land shudder and tremble! Let the land swallow Cairn's legacy and choke on the power forevermore! Archon of stone, we gather to beseech you, we who believe, let us now fallow this land as is fitting for your grave dirt. Oh boy. Sir, the Scarlet Chorus are upon us. They've breached the perimeter. Oh, for Graven's glory. Radix rubs a hand down his visor. Sweat beads in the gaps of his armor. Rouse the guild and defend the compound. Do not allow the Scarlet Chorus to interrupt the ritual, no matter the cost. Understood? He glances quickly to his brother. Cadus? The disfavored officer unsheathes his sword with gusto. He clanks heavily as he stomps forward. Me and my shields are on it! With a respectful nod, he rushes past you, eager for battle and already shouting to his soldiers. Radix affixes you with a stony, set expression. Fatebinder, we need you as well. If the chorus defeats us here, the disfavored's odds in this war are all but doomed. Do not let them halt the ritual. What should I do? Do not let them shatter the Azurelith nodes. If they dislodge one of the focal staves, it's imperative you re-embed it into the load immediately, else the charge, and thus the entire ritual, could become unstable. Noted! Let's get in there immediately.
Heads up, we have company.
Alright, get on the fighting. This episode may end up going a little longer, I suppose. Probably should have ended the episode a little sooner, but oh well. No, you go for that. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Someone leveled up. Can't reach him. Fatebinder, you cannot let the chorus halt the ritual. We've already siphoned too much telluric energy from Cairn. If the geotriadic resonance of the Azurelith nodes becomes disarrayed, the resulting backlash could kill Cairn and, with him, our ability to ever blight this realm. Quickly, you must re-embed the Foco Staff into its Azurelith node to realign the spectral grid. Alright, realign. I think it worked.
On it.
Now we gotta get to the southeastern one.
Destroy them!
Get in there. We have Beastmen here too. You know what? You. How about you go ahead and ignite your brand? Deal with them. I think that'll work. Burn them. Alright, deal with this one. Excellent. Realign. Excellent. And now we gotta get to the western one, I think.
I've got...
Uh-oh. Well, they've broken through. That's not good.
Right.
Well, get over there. Oh, crap, there's more.
To battle!
How about you ignite brand again, please? Okay,
You got it.
back up. Skills you have again. No, get your strength up there. You. Let's get some flames on here. That'll work. I can finish off that one, I think. You've got range. Alright, one Excellent. Loot the bodies. Thank you. All of you, please. Thank you. Come on, finish off that blood chanter while you can.
On it.
Deal with this one.
For the glory of Cairo!
Almost. Well done. Let's loot this. And realign. That should be the last one. Oh boy. And we have ended another edict. Although technically it was more them who ended it. So then why am I gaining the power here? With the Archon of Stone's last shuddering breath, the Earthshakers expel the whole of his life force mixed with his arcane energy, now warped and twisted and thrust deep into the heart of the realm, a poisonous strike to forever rend the land. The edict breaks with an audible clap, and your stomach lurches from a sense of sudden weightlessness combined with an acrid tang in the back of your throat, an aftertaste of the rot that now infuses the land. Not only did we hurry the death of one of the greatest powers that Tears has ever seen, we destroyed the land as well. When you put your mind to something, Fatebinder, you don't hold anything back, do you? We resolved the edict, but at what cost? The land is blighted. Nothing will grow here in our lifetimes. Maybe no one else's for that matter. Can feel. Stone lands are dying. Kills in Shadow takes a scraping of dirt and rubs it between her dark, gangly fingers. Smells of rot. Like old blood. The wording of the edict pounds through your skull with the sort of clarity that usually comes from days of practice and repetition. It would seem that the Edict of Stone is now a part of you. Oh boy.
Right.
Oh, there we go. You ended Kyrus' Edict of Stone. My power is maximum! Fatebinder, you couldn't have been more instrumental to our cause. We were able to successfully extract Cairn's energy and blight the land for the next millennia to come. Suffice to say, the General will be pleased. The next generation won't be as pleased when the Tears run out of food. Brutal as it can get, even the Scarlet Chorus sets a limit on cruelty. His tone is shrewd and assessing when he next speaks. And it would appear you personally benefited from breaking the Edict of Stone, though to what end even I cannot fathom. I dare say our time together has proven somewhat symbiotic, if not wholly beneficial to you, Fatebinder. He taps his heel against a crumbling rock in thought. Cairn is now deceased, though there yet remains a tinge of power within him to be harvested, should you have use for it. Consider it a sign of my favorable appraisal. Could that be a generous gesture from the Iron Core himself? Must have taken some resolve not to drain every last drop, Commander. Yes, and I am sure you are aware resolve is not an area in which I am lacking. I'll harvest a piece of the Archon and inform Ash that we have successfully struck a definitive blow against the Chorus. Though I don't really approve. Before you lies the broken body of Cairn, petrified in death. A residual tinge of power pulsates faintly beneath the surface of his skin. You can detect subtle vibrations in 6 points along Archon's body, the last expressions of his diminishing life force. Oh. Let's see. Take right hand fragment. Extract a large piece of Cairn's right hand. Removing this vital element will cause the remainder of Cairn's essence to dissipate. Or his eye holds the essence of his resolve, his quickness, his wits, his vitality, his might, and his finesse. So we can only take one of these, and which one we take will improve something here. Let me think. I perhaps think his strength. No, not his finesse. His might. And what did that give us? It didn't actually give us anything. I can scarcely believe the feats we have accomplished. How proper it is to have a Fatebinder's favor. Indeed. Alright, you gotta level up. So, you are gonna get one of these. And as for abilities here... Probably should try Leaping Death more, but... I guess Breaking Iron. No. We may as well finish with Ravager, because she never uses anything here. It would take forever to improve anything here, so I don't think it really matters. Well, what the hell. Maybe there will be a few we can use there. And we have our upcoming quest. And that will do in the next episode, because this one has gone on long enough.
Right.
Next episode, we will report into the Archon. Till then, I am Chester44. That is Jason Pendragon, Kills in Shadow, Verse, and Siren. This has been a Let's Play of Tyranny. And I shall see you all next time. Ooh, that fear.